Alright everybody, welcome back to Batman the Telltale series. Guess what? We're starting chapter 2. Or part 2, or game 2. No checking for DLC. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. And just load the game. I downloaded chapters 2, 3, and... Well, actually I think I'm downloading all of them, yeah. Because I got on here and it's like, chapter 2's not on here yet. And I'm like, excuse me? So, I had to like download all of them. We're gonna start chapter 2, because we finished off chapter 1 last time. We gave Commissioner Gordon some evidence about Marconi. We went and, punched Marconi in the face as Batman. And, we found out that our parents, may indeed have been, into some shady shit. So we're gonna jump into chapter 2. We're gonna see what is gonna happen, because my sis Mel was like, I can't wait until you get to chapter 2, and I'm like, well, that sounds like a personal challenge. So we're gonna jump in and see how much more trauma we can put Bruce through. Yep. Papa Alfred is gonna have to be getting us some like genuine therapy. Oh, it's gonna go back for you guys.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us.
Oh, my little fuzzy
Together, we will change Gotham.
There we go.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
Not interested.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone. Sorry.
Your father knew which hands to shake.
He's such a dick that I was like, Marconi, Narconi.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Alright, did you get all that? We left Falcone hanging on a piece of rebar like a weird Christmas ornament. And he's like, yeah, the Waynes. The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham. I mean, after making White Chicks, no one could stop them. Sorry. I know what this does. It's a Telltale game. This game's like, your choices matter sometimes. Like whenever, I don't know if you guys remember in The Walking Dead, when they were like all those high school kids and like you could choose to chop off the teacher's arm or not, and like one of the kids dies. It doesn't matter. Like, they always get zombified anyway, whoever you choose to save. Oh, calm down, game. Why are you acting that way, yo?
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
Alright, 1 second. Sorry, my game is like freaking the fuck out and I don't know why. It's probably because I'm downloading like the other 2 chapters, so just gonna give it 1 second to like calm the fuck down. Okay.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name.
Ugh, that would suck.
Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
I understand where Alfred's coming from. He was trying to protect
This is
Bruce,
the first time I've been back
but he
here
really
since
should have
that
said
night.
something because
When the police called me
Bruce
to collect
got like
you,
a
I thought
huge,
they'd finally arrested
nasty
your father.
surprise.
I couldn't
know?
believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was
It's
simply
not the
too
kind
well
of surprise
known.
you want.
Too
But
big.
I get why he did it though.
Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Yep.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
It's true, especially during like a traumatic event. That's why it's really hard to like get like straight answers when like a crime is committed. Because a lot of the times, like when something traumatic happens, our brain kind of
now.
scrambles shit around.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
I don't know. I mean, someone's gonna mourn for someone. Someone probably has someone to mourn for them no matter who they are. Well, I can't go that way. What's that? Graffiti. Oh, come on. It's been how many years? That graffiti's still there? No way.
I just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Certainly hope so.
love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see
He's
it,
out there
Bruce.
like...
Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
His parents were corrupt, but they loved their son.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Don't have to do this.
I would want to know.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Oh, God. Poor Bruce.
Bruce.
Oh, that's like Bad Guy 101.
Bruce,
You
are you
guaranteed
alright?
he'd come back for vengeance.
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
I mean, he's in prison now, though. Because that's where we put him. Well, that's where we had, that's where we had Gordon put him. I can't imagine getting, like, that kind of, like, surprise. It would suck. I mean, just knowing that the people you looked up to the most were actually corrupt, you know, would really suck. Even though they, like, absolutely loved and adored Bruce, I'm sure they were doing messed
Getting
up
you in to
illegal
see
shit.
Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
So stop hanging
At
out with
least
me.
tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what?
You wanted the...
Bruce, that's
you
terrible.
wanted the honesty, right?
That's why I have to speak with him.
I'm trying to be honest
I have
with
to
my
know
best
for
friend.
sure.
I think we're best
Bruce,
friends.
I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Dude, don't salt me. I was gonna tell you. Like they.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr.
Hi,
Wayne,
Renee.
Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just
put a
wanted
gun
to
in my
say,
face.
you know, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're not getting together.
We're
but
keeping
thank
Falcone
you.
in the
She had that
infirmary.
look on her face.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Bruce is like, yes.
All right, Falcone's
thinks I'm
inside.
awesome.
You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Thank you, Kamish. I appreciate it. Ooh, episode 2 starts now. Nice. So I heard you get fucked up.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Aw, that's sad.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
No,
I thought you'd have figured that out by now.
I'm good.
I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father,
God,
Hill,
this guy is
and me,
dick.
we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
No. Oh, fine.
For 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss.
Oh, it used to be a drug
It'd be
addict,
so
huh?
easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
And they would say that it was because
Of
he was
course,
an
you'd
addict.
never know the whole story.
Dude, I'm not a murderer like
How
you.
much of your parents do you have in you?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Oh, low blow.
I
If
think
you
you
sang
got
no
more of
word thing.
her in you, tell the truth.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone
I mean,
in
yeah,
Gotham.
if someone
Least of
set
all
you
those
up
you call
now,
friend.
then did someone set you
Your
up
parents
before?
learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
Holy
Go!
shit. Well, we know it wasn't fucking Falcone. And what was up with that cop's face? Like, it looked like her veins were, like, showing through her skin. What the f... Oh, it was Scarecrow, wasn't it? I don't know. God. What the hell?
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
I believe that.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims.
Yep.
And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Yeah, but why?
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Mr. District Attorney.
I can delay them for a little while.
Yeah, you
we
go
still
talk.
need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
I like the purple light on my phone. Oh, yep. There's a puncture wound,
Fresh
alright.
injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
She was drugged. Probably with some of that gas in like liquid form.
Veins. Still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. This is just fucking intense. I was not expecting that shit.
Falcone.
Damn.
I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were
Good
drugged,
shot.
Sergeant.
One in the heart, one in the head.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never
I know.
betray the lieutenant.
I believe that. She's too fucking,
so
like, honest.
foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
That's the penguin. What if it wasn't him? What if he's also being
Cobblepot said something similar.
What if he's also being, like, played?
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Montoya remembers being drugged.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's
No,
behind
Vicky
this.
Vale, fuck.
Bruce!
No, run away.
What are you doing here?
I'm not Bruce.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
I don't mean like a
Word
casual.
is there were shots fired.
Let's get a drink
near where
conversation.
Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here.
No.
You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
I'm not gonna throw the sergeant under the bus because she didn't do it because she wanted to. Freaking Vicky's like, I need something. I'm like, no you don't. You need to get out of my face. Probably he's gonna come back and bite me in the ass. She's like, I can keep your name out of the papers, and it's like, yeah, but you're gonna freaking throw that poor cop like right underneath the freaking bus. No thanks. Oh no, paper bats.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
Just throw
The
it.
residue we're scanning on
Alfred
Montoya
just like
is similar
picked
to
up
the
the
nerve
file,
agent
like
I
tossed
found
it
in the
against the
dogs.
freaking screen, and Bruce is like,
Let's see what we
really?
got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals.
What if Alfred's
Who'd
the
have
bad
guessed
guy?
that's how he'd meet his maker.
What if Alfred's doing
Thrown in
this to
his
protect
sick
me?
bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
That's what he
It
said.
wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
I'm hoping that his dad was working with
The men at the
Falcone
docks were doused with the base chemicals.
to like,
The reaction was
you know,
messy. They were out of
keep
control.
them from like totally destroying the city. Like he wasn't doing it because he was a greedy asshole, but because, you know, Gotham
This
is his home.
refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses.
Yep.
The things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in
And
position
all
to
they'd have to do
triangulate
is
Cobblepot's
give him a little
location.
nudge in the wrong direction, like they did with Montoya. That's all it would take. No, I'm gonna do it over here where this looks like warehouses.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
I just love how it's like, you know, just fly around and... Right? There's a green dot before.
Bring me her head!
Are you talking about Catwoman? She's really pissing people off. Like, alright boss, sure, we'll go fight the Catwoman, who's like a fucking feline ninja.
There, don't you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
There he is. At their tower. Oh, he's at the Skyline Club. What? Isn't that where we just were?
Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot.
I love
It's time
that.
he met the Batman.
It's time he met the Bat. I love that that's just Bruce's go-to. Look, Bruce Wayne already talked to his best friends. Now the Batman's gonna talk to him and there might be hands thrown. Fucking... Oh, man. This game's good. Telltale's amazing, though. And I'm so excited that The Wolf Among Us is coming back. I was super sad when, like, they shut down, and I'm like, no, I'll never get the sequel to my favorite Telltale game. And then, like, recently they put out the teaser for it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited.
Come on, I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Ew, who's that guy? He looks like Bane, but grosser. I just love how like stealthy we are. We're like,
You lot, come check out this office.
I would not want to be punched by Batman.
Where is... I don't know! Please! Names. Hey! You can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Is that a zombie?
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
The only thing you'll get from me is a trip downtown.
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV.
I beat him up, I didn't kill him.
If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone.
You didn't help
Now,
anybody.
If we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back.
Yeah, Bruce didn't.
Here's
though.
the thing.
He was
I
just a
actually
kid.
admire you, Batman.
You
We
know
both
that.
want the
Oz.
same kinds of things.
Such a dickbag.
Me and
Just
my
because you're
people,
pretty doesn't mean
we've
you
got
can push
big
people
plans
around.
for Gotham.
Who the fuck is that guy?
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it.
So it was you.
So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Oh, he knows Catwoman's identity. What, did you not make a deal as Catwoman? You made a deal as Selina Kyle? This bad guy? You stupid?
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Okay. You do know I'm Batman, right? Oh, I was hoping you grabbed the guy. That would have been hilarious. I guess he grabbed onto that big dude to like make sure he didn't fall. Oh, those fuckers are gone. We gotta find Catwoman.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Great, we gotta go save Catwoman. I would never make a deal with my real name. Like, never. Yeah, I'm Selina Kyle, the Catwoman. That's me. And it's like, why would you say that? Bruce Wayne doesn't go around telling his friends that he's Bruce Wayne, the Batman. He's either Bruce Wayne or he's Batman, and he's only Batman at night. Sometimes in the middle of the day. Like, I guess now. I need to talk to you urgently. Stack deck, 6 p.m., no capes. Am I wearing a sweatshirt? I am! I'm dressed like I'm fucking just like super cash today. Oh, I'm gonna walk into this bar and they'll be like, Bruce Wayne? I'm gonna be like, no. I'm Wayne Bruce. Look, I'm just looking for Miss Kyle.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
No!
I really think he'd show up here. Did you hear?
I'm Wayne Bruce.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
You know Selina Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you?
No, man.
It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes?
No,
Are
look.
you trying to lay low?
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers.
I just like to dress in my
Whole other
sweats.
thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Okay, it's time to go Ed Elric on
You didn't
this
seem
guy.
to mind the company. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't mind, dude. Hey, Selena, that was rude. I was making friends with Frank over here.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology.
Well, for the
We
Shiner?
were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yes, I know. Shut up. Don't yell at me.
You should have just killed
5
me
more
on
minutes.
that rooftop.
5 more minutes.
I'm dead anyway.
There we go.
When you screw someone over, you really screw them.
I wasn't trying to.
Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation.
He's
I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond.
Dick.
He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
She's like, oh, sure.
Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence, not me. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
I will try. That guy's always on the phone. He must have like a wife and kids. Funny. That's who he was talking to. What are you doing, honey? Nothing. Oh my god, they all have the same haircut.
Selena Kyle?
Clones.
Penguin says hello.
Hello. You have to say it like that. You ruined it. Did that sign say Buckwiener?
Beat it.
Or did
We're
it say
here for her.
Budweiser? Pretty sure it said Buckwiener.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Bar fight! Oh, you don't want to touch her. She will fuck you up. I like this guy's facial hair. Bar fight! Oh, I hope that guy's not dead. He says he didn't kill people, but that was a big ass freaking bottle. Oh, big boy's got weapons. Yeah, suplex. Oh, oh, good. You got him in clinch. That way. Oh, I was trying to throw him at the bar stool, but apparently that's not what I picked. I picked the bar.
Not done yet.
Where did Oz get these clones? I need to know. This fucking ninja. These two are badass. Oh, I want these two, but in a fantasy setting. You know.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Who doesn't want more of this fun ass? Oh my god. Oh, it's so glad I didn't stop. Oh, like 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. That's all I ask. Sorry, bartender lady. I'm trying really hard not to break everything. Oh my god, we're the greatest power couple ever! Yes!
You felt pretty good.
Please break up with Harvey.
For such a pretty boy.
I'm a ninja. Please break up with Harvey so I don't feel bad about loving you so much. Oh shit, fuck.
Come on, this way.
No, stop. As soon as it autosaves, my phone's like freaking the fuck out. Is it saving? Yes, it did. Okay. Okay. Alright. That is going to be it for Batman today. I went way over time because I was so excited about Chapter 2. Really loving it. Still feel really bad for Bruce. Sucks that Falcone is dead, so I don't have any more information, which means I'm going to have to go to Hill. I hate that I'm pulling Harvey into this because he's a nice guy. Sorry about that cop being stabbed by Oz, and I hate that Oz is a total dickbag and probably a little loopy from his time of whatever. But I really love this game. I love you guys very much. Thank you for coming in and watching. I hope you enjoyed this, because I know that I did, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Alright, bye!